From Dodger Stadium, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. Getting the nod in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just missing inside. It's 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him looking. 1 out in the top of the first. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Manny Machado now. Ground ball, left side. Tosses across the first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Back here in L.A., here's Mookie Betts. And now he steps off the rubber. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And Mookie takes.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He was late there, strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Center field. Wade under it. Makes the catch for the out. now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
That
Ball, that's
misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize
ball,
off speed.
2
Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
2 outs, bases empty. That's off the inside corner. And 1-1.
Nope, inside.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one inside. 3-1 now. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swings through it for the K. Second inning set to go. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. Pitches in there. 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. And here is Xander Bogaerts. And a big swing and a miss. Bogaerts, multi-time All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Aruba. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Jason Hayward. Late swing, foul to the left.
Ball, that's inside.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. That one fouled off. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Cease back to work. That misses. Ball 1. That one ripped.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Strike 2.
0-2. One ball.
In the
2
dirt,
strikes.
but kept close. Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. On to first, double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Max Muncy now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the back here at Dodger Stadium. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
In the air, right field. Conforto on the move towards foul ground. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now batting Tyler Wade. Puts a bunt down. Hernandez. And he's safe at first. One gone, runner at first. Here's Elias Diaz. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Line drive. And there's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Out towards right center field. Conforto on the move. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Here comes the throw, and they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Oh, that's inside.
And that one is in the dirt. And a count 2-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. And Tatis able to stay alive. Wade, the runner at third. Diaz on second. Arise at first. 1 gone. That misses the zone. And a full count now. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Tatis goes yard. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-1. Manny Machado up to the plate. Misses the sweeper.
Well, it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The next pitch misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Sheets. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Ball.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Next offering misses, and now it's 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's inside and a good at-bat, ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So a man at first. And now the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability.
Runner on the go.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and it gets by him.
Now batting.
First and second,
Jason
2 outs.
Hayward.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. Swing and a foul out of play. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if you're starting. A swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Kike Hernandez at the plate. First pitch just misses. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Batting none. The center fielder.
So up next, James Outman.
Outman.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back to the top of the Dodgers order, and now it's Mookie Betts. He's already homered in this game. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And it's even up. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses, and the count's full. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. On to the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Just misses.
That's inside.
And a count now even up. In the air out to center. Outman makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And now the center fielder, Tyler Wade. Misses inside. Ball 1. And that one cutting but missing down low. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
The count's full.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And now it's Elias Diaz. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. High High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Conforto. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
The Padres leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. His first at bat was a strikeout. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Base hit, and that keeps the inning going. The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1's the count. Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. In the air, left field. Hayward on the move towards the line. And that is that. Back here in L.A., and here is Luis Arraez. Ohtani back to work. Pulls that one foul. Arraez, a former All-Star. A career batting average over 300, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Dives. What a play. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered here in this one. That one is absolutely belted. Outman makes his way towards it. Makes the grab. Out number 2. Here comes Manny Machado. 0 for 2 in this one. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball.
And downstairs.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. We head to the bottom of the 5th. The batter will be Michael Conforto. And that one clips the corner.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next pitch is outside.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 3 balls and a strike. That clips the corner.
3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Muncy digs in. He's 0 for 1. Laser could be trouble. Headed for the plate. The relay throw.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
That's a ball.
First pitch misses. 1 on, nobody out. A run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Up the middle, and that chance handled. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And now we'll step off and check on third. Muncy takes his lead at third with 1 away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Machado throws to second for 1, and that's 2. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top of the 6th inning. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 51.
There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Got it. And now 1 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2. There's a swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one just misses. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. 1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Out to short. Oh, he gloves it. The throw. And it beats him. What a play. 2 outs, base is empty. Jason Hayward, the next up for the Padres. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. To the right side. The tag, and he's out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Leading the bottom 6. Leading off, Shohei Ohtani. Matsui.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him swinging. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. And that one just missed off the outside edge. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
Off the plate inside. 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. The other way. And there's two down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
First one to Freeman is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Inside.
Nope,
one ball, one strike. That's inside. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 38.
Yates, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Here's the center fielder, Tyler Wade. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Elias Diaz, the next up for the Padres. That one outside. And it's 1-0. Check swing, called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Will Smith to the plate. Up and in, 1-0. And that's outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Now he steps off. That's inside. 3-2 now. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Wade moving under this one. And there's one down. And here is Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Outside. Ripped on the ground a second. Iglesias fires over to first. 2 away. Here comes Max Muncy.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike. And that's outside. Now 1-2. Just off the inside edge. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Luis Arias.
Number 49, Blake Treinen.
And there's the strike. Treinen, 36 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. That misses, and that's ball 1. And that one is inside.
No, inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Liner to second and picked on the hop in plenty of time to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that off. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Foul ball there. And El Nino is stifled for the K. Here's Machado. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs. Good eye right there.
Really nice 2-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The battle back here in L.A. Onto the bottom of the So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Jason Adam.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Outside low, and that is ball one. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Way under it. One away. And next for L.A., James Outman. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1 now. In the air, right field. Tatis after it. Drops into the glove, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Betts, known for his late-inning heroics. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
And it skips into dirt. Outside. 2-1. And a slider in there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And misses inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. All set. To start the 9th in this one. So digging in. Now for St. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Connor Joe.
Oh, looking for a little insurance here to start the 9th, Boo.
Bounced up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. Right here, Xander Bogaerts now.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
There's the strike. 95 of that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One down. Base is empty. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Next to hit, Jason Hayward. Foul ball.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double. So, runner at second, 2 down. Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Pitch misses, ball 1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fly ball to right. Conforto makes the grab. And that is that. Last chance for the home team. Down to number 2 hitter, Shohei. Ohtani. Adam back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And 1 out now. He's 2 outs away. Hernandez digs in now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And just foul. Ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he went
1
inside
ball,
a couple of
2
times,
strikes.
and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Ball,
And that one is downstairs. 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 3. Fastball is outside. And that drops in for a strike. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Next pitch is outside. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
There goes the runner. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And no swing. It's ball 4. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Robert Suarez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So the tying run at second. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it.
And it gets by him. Still able to fire over. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
is out of play.
Ball. That's inside.
Winning run stands at second. I think we may have a balk here.
Time.
And yes, we do.
Move up 90 feet.
Now what's this? Are they calling the balk? Yes, they are. And that's going to bring home the winning run.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play. Well, it's definitely worse to lose a game like this than it is exciting to win a game like this. They gave away the game with a mistake, and unfortunately, that's going to eat at them for a while.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.